Gotsky looking for that damage, finds him on the Diablo. Diablo forced it back out as their health drops low. The Immortal now is at 25%
Back down
here.
Yo on the Greymane, gonna be the first to fall. But is it ETC? No, that's Malthael up there. A triple.
Leyline used in the back, catching 3 people on top of that, followed up by the APOC and the lurking on, catching 2, but this time on is going to be the first one.
Wow, did you see that mosh pit? 4-man mosh pit while on a conveyor belt. That was like a regular sushi.
There's the lead, catches him in the mud pit. Time trap does pop. Mosh pit goes out. Frugal's still in trouble. Pops to stay a while and listen, but it's not going to matter.
Here comes the Blowboss on the backside to be doing it under. And then stunned. Oh my goodness. The combo.
Getting shrunk down, ETC getting killed. He becomes dog food for the Greymane.
I didn't think they had a chance. I thought it was all over. We said all or nothing, and they got absolutely everything.
So I just realized the part that I didn't do was actually put in the map bands. So that's cool. So yeah, so we've got Bronze 6 versus Team Happy Cloud. Nexus Division matchup, and none of my animals want to be on the camera side of things. Come here. There you go. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, y'all want this? Y'all want this? Right, but as soon as I give you this, y'all are gonna run off and go separate directions and be greedy little treat eaters. So, game number, alright, map bands. Bronze 6 bands. Play Cursed Hollow. And Infernal Shrines. Team Happy Cloud bands Volskia Industries and Alterac Pass. What is it actually? What's the battleground called? Alterac Valley? Yeah, Valley. It's called Alterac Valley. Let's close that. Let's close that. Yeah. I mean, he's not in his bed very, very goodly, but he's there. Oh, look at him chewing on that treat. That is adorable. So, that's right, B-Med. So, game number 1 is Dargonshire, Spidershire, Dragon Shrines, something like that. I don't know who picked it, and that's okay. If, yeah, that's Darian. If Danny is in the chat, though, maybe he can tell me. Also, Assin, thank you for the follow about 9 minutes ago, right around the time we went on break. Appreciate it. Alright, and without further ado, let's go into the Dragon Shrine. Dragonshire, not going to show the not going to show the game until I'm able to minimize the timer. There it is. Let's get over here. Sylvanas, what do you think's happening? She's like, I see the bucket of treats. Hang on. Here, this one's bigger. I see the bucket of treats. I see the treats, which they sit like right there. You think you're getting those? No, I already gave you a free one. People have to spend points for the rest of those. I mean, not the rest. You don't get the rest with 1 point redemption. Slow down. But, she thinks she's getting treats off of me right now. So, let's get into game number 1. Danny on Army Man Varian. Mark on the Zul'jin. Ferret 102 on the Uther, rocking that lumberjack chest hair. Secret 333 or Secret T on the Leoric, and Kyra on the Orphea. Map pick was Bronze 6.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, Mass, that's perfect. But you heard the correct pronunciation, correct? Because that's the most important part. Over here, on Team Happy Cloud, we have OJ Juice. I think that's redundant on the Falstad and Swiftwing. Galaxy Quest, good movie on Jimmy the Large Minion. Rainer Fade on May, riding them Bills. R275 Delta on the Stukov. And up here in the offlane, I like this offlane ETC. Brett Mikolas. That is the red team, Happy Cloud. I just have the ability to summon mass. That's fantastic. Nice little exchange of abilities, but for no real gain. We do have a stacking quest out of Uther. That is the damage mitigation. I guess all of his level 1s are stacking. And now the puppies are being cute in front of the camera. So, you know, that's cool.
You think yourself worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's
I wish, I mean, I could show you this. I could pause and show you this. It's ridiculous, but I'm not going to. Here's level 1s. We do have frequent flyer rather out of the Falstad, who's not hanging around anything to get stacks, but is going to help Stukov with this camp over the wall. So nice pickup on the siege camp there. Siege camp going to blue team over here as well. Bronze 6.
capture the shrines, inherit the Dragon Knight's power, and lay waste to this forsaken kingdom.
I don't know what's happening because the puppies are all pushing on my arms and trying to get attention. So naturally I reward it and give them attention. Falstad flying up to the top. Going to try to pick up a kill on the Leoric. ETC looking a bit low as well. Probably from that drain. Hope Falstad come to the rescue. These shrines not quite getting picked up. That's a great opportunity for Falstad to get on this point. Instead, Leoric going to come back up, going to turn the shrines blue. There it is. The ETC not wanting to re-engage. And Orphea uncontested on the Dragon. Going to pick up the Dragon Knight at just over 2 minutes into the game. This early Dragon Knight going to get this front wall. Probably not much else. But May clearing that siege camp in the bottom lane. Bronze 6 off to a very good start right now. And boom! There it is on Jimmy, the large minion Rainer, getting kicked out of town. Galaxy Quest coming back to put the damage onto the Dragon. And tower, front wall, and maybe the other tower. Yeah, that's about all we can expect out of an early Dragon like that. Orphea dancing on in, trying to get the damage out onto the Rainer. Rainer popping back though. A missed chomp from Orphea, going to keep the Rainer alive. A second one. Oh, 50 health. What is you, Kira, you mad lad. Oh my goodness. 3 charges. Just need an auto attack to finish off the Rainer and heal back up. I think the Rainer auto attack animation is a little bit faster though. So I don't think Orphea would have gotten the heal. Meanwhile, Danny and Mark picking up the bottom bruiser camp. Is that Mark as in Mark Zombie? I don't know. Just asking for information. Uther coming down to help, trying to get some of this damage mitigation as well. Not that it works for the talent, I mean for the quest, but mitigating damage. I wish the game kept track of mitigated damage as along with heal stats. Blinds, heal block, I mean that's a little bit different, but like things like blinds and shields, armor. I mean, I guess shielded does get kept track of. The same way shielded gets kept track of, I wish armor got kept track of. Not shields provided or armor provided, but damage reduced because of, I think should count as part of healing.
Power gathers within the shrines. Seize them and become the new Dragon Knight.
More bruiser can't pick up. Siege camps get brought back at basically exactly the same time. So those were done pretty consistently. Not consistently. They were done basically the same time. Both teams picking them up early. Ish. This bruiser camp taking a little bit of time. Mark getting a little bit of low on the Zul'jin. Mark Zul'jin, not Mark Zombie. And Siege Camp getting picked up by both teams. Zul'jin coming in again using that big ZJ damage. Crizo, Vel's taking a nap, but if you DM her on Discord, you might get her to start watching. But she's got a headache, so I don't know. Ooh, OJG's coming back up to help out the ETC earlier this time, so ETC doesn't get low. And there is the Spooky Walk out of Leor going to run away at about half health. Going to get out of there away from the Valstad and the Sunshine going over to Team Happy Cloud. Bronze 6 looking for this push on the Moon Shrine. Orphea looking a little bit low, has that self-sustain herself, maybe goes for a Fountain Tap. And looks like we might have a 4-man push onto this bottom fort to try to keep the pressure on. What do they think Rainer says? Let's watch this fort go down. Oh, a big taunt onto the May. May gonna pop the Cryo Freeze and get out. Looks like a big opportunity for a pop. Not able to get the kill during the stun and taunt. So May able to heal right back up. Fade looking a little faded after that engage. But slides through the Varian. Varian gets silenced by the pool. Able to walk out. Not enough damage focused for the follow-up. And this Dragon is ready to go over to Bronze 6 yet again. But Team Happy Cloud getting a nice freeze onto the Zul'jin, getting the Shrine taken away. The Taz Dingo on Zul'jin going to get him out even as ETC comes in with the stage dive. Gonna pick up the Uther though. That's gonna be first blood here 6.5 minutes into game number 1. And Galaxy Quest going to cap the Moon Shrine. That's going to stabilize this mid lane so that Team Happy Cloud can try to fight for this top lane now, it looks like. But Bronze 6 already there. Orphea looking to help out Leoric in the push. And as I say that, they both come down to the middle lane. Falside going to pick up this Moon Shrine. Looks like we're going to have a 5-man engage from Bronze 6 coming down to the Moon Shrine. But again, as I say that, we see Leoric hanging out mid still to stop ETC with the cap. So 3v3 right now could easily turn into a 4v3 or more here in just a second. Hyperion comes out to help cover the Shrine, but May looking a little bit low. Danny taking Hyperion damage. Uther trying to get some of that mitigation. It looked like there was a pause in there. Lots of little chat in the pause. Maybe not a whole lot of stuff for us to have seen though. Nothing fun because chat doesn't show me enough. But Orphea did get disconnected and has reconnected. So that's why a whole bunch of chat popped up all at once. That goes seamless in the replay file. May looking to get picked again by the Varian. Varian not blowing the taunt there. Here comes the stage dive coming in. That was called early. The Uther quest finished. The silver touch of the silver hand. Ice Wall caught onto the Zul'jin, and a perfectly timed Blizzard gonna stun the Taz Dingo'd Zul'jin, who's gonna walk out. Doesn't have a whole lot of time left on the Taz Dingo, but he gets out with no health left thanks to the Uther. And then a charge back in onto the Varian. Uther stuns, not going to secure the kill. Why is nobody dying when all of the buttons are pressed? Let's take a look at these heroics in just a second. In addition to the taunt Varian, we do have shield wall. We've got Taz Dingo away, don't kill me. Eternal Feast with the Blessed Shield, or Divine Shield instead of Divine Storm. But we do have the Entomb, so we have the Dirty Bathtub with the Orphea and the Leoric on Bronze 6 over here for Team Happy Cloud. We got the stage dive, which we've seen come in a couple of times now already, along with Hyperion. We've got the Mighty Gust and the Massive Shove, along with an Ice Wall. Look for some good separation between Ice Walls and Gusts and Shoves. This is Team Disengage over here on Team Happy Cloud. May getting out from that engage with the taunt, the Zul'jin, and the Uther not wanting to die. I support the idea of staying alive. Definitely stay alive. There is the Cryo Freeze, but there's the taunt as she tries to slide. Fun interactions with that icing. Kind of disappointing to have that interrupted like that though, but there's a nice Ice Wall and Blizzard onto the Uther, who gets stunned, and the fetid tut, the weighted pustule. Again, Uther just barely getting out. 3 kills to none, but it should be about 20 to 20 kills the way these fights have been going. Both teams are now on the same talent tier. Actually, Team Happy Cloud about to hit 14. Still a little delayed in picking up these talents, though. Rainer still trying to figure out what he wants to go. Maybe that'll get picked up, and will there he goes. Need that prompting from the level 14 pickup to pick that last talent. so far, and now Team Happy Cloud looking for an opportunity to push back into Bronze 6. The root from the weighted pustule combo with Stukov catching Zul'jin. Zul'jin not quite going to fall though.
Hero slain.
A slide from the EDC on to the Orphea. Orphea going to throw out that E. There's the Entomb, but nobody's stuck in it. But the Eternal Feast still goes off, and it's going to be enough to secure the EDC. Just barely catches him on the edge. Catches him about twice. Zul'jin taking that bottom fort in the process. And Raynor died somewhere in there, so that's cool. And Dragon Knight number 2 goes over to Bronze 6. They're going to try to push into this mid fort, maybe even try to take a keep here to up a player. Raynor's coming back in, Falstad flying back in, or trotting, not flying, but flying because it's a hippogriff or a griffin. Flying back in, getting kicked back out. Mid fort goes down. This is a big catch on to 4. A mega ice wall. The blizzard perfectly timed. Here comes the gust blowing back just the Orphea. Great divine shield onto the Zul'jin, and the Dragon Knight is always unstoppable. Kira getting a little bit stuck. I guess Uther got blown back too. I must have missed that part. Uther goes down. Orphea using a defensive Eternal Feast. He's got to pop a few times. Here comes the blizzard from the Megan trying to secure the Orphea. Orphea steps back in and gets stunned. Uther's ghost heals go away. Team Happy Cloud looking to follow this up though. They're up one kill to nothing. Not a good opportunity to press that advantage though, unfortunately. Buttons, why don't you work? Here comes Leoric in the Entomb, going to have Mei stuck between the Entomb and the wall. That's going to be enough to keep her trapped. Mei's going to go down, but Leoric's going to fall in response. Here comes the stage dive coming in for the ETC. Going to get the rest of the team out. I kind of want to see speed metal at level 4. I know it's not going to be loudspeakers. Yup. To be expected. That's to be expected. I don't know, I don't like this offlane build for EDC, but that's neither here nor there right now. And Vary coming in onto the EDC. EDC going to get locked down for a second taunt. Not going to be enough. EDC is going to slide out. Here comes Hyperion for the defense onto 4 Siege Giants and a 4-man push. Leoric spooky coming back here in just a second. Hyperion going to be enough to stop the push, and then the clear is there to finish off these Siege Giants. That is an exposed keep though. Very little protection left. These bruisers hopefully get picked up by both teams. Hopefully bruisers get picked up by both teams here shortly. Get some pressure. But Bronze 6 picking up this bottom bruiser camp first, and it gets sniffed out. Varian with his BO letting Team Happy Cloud know. But Team Happy Cloud not able to go in and respond in time. They're going to back out, try to get clear. A massive shove on the Leoric all the way back to the fort. Not going to get carried past it, however. That would have been cool. Maybe, oh, no, that wall's there. So, actually, no, you can get massive shove through your own wall. So, could have gone over there, maybe. But, I mean, that's still a good shove. It was a good shove. I'm just being nitpicky. Bronze 6 looking for their 3rd dragon in a row. They've got the blue lasers into the mid dragon, but Faustai going to take it back over from the Moon Shrine. There's a bruiser camp pick up for both teams now. Those are going to march mid, but the camp right now the Bronze 6 camp kind of had an advantage here coming in behind this fort, but a full response by Team Happy Cloud going to get rid of those minions, and now the red camp is protected by a full minion wave and a few heroes, so you know that's gonna serve well for them. EDC picking up the Sun Shrine, Uther picking up that Moon Shrine, gonna flip the shrines around. No lasers for either team at the moment. And Rainer saying, I'm going back. I got full health and mana. I'm a minion. Where do I go? I don't have a lane. I don't have a lane. I don't have a lane. What lane do I go into? Oh, getting picked up by the Baron. First person view. Rainer getting melted by the Zul Jin after the taunt. The Eternal Feast, I think, no, it didn't even get a hit in there. It only popped once. And the Dragon Knight going over to Bronze 6 yet again. That Bruiser Camp pushing in to the top lane. But Jimmy, the large minion Rainer, like any good minion, going out into the lane and then getting absolutely murdered. Falstad getting away with a little bit of health. EDC with the stage dive going to slide through, not quite move the Zul'jin back, the unstoppable, the unkillable coming out, and then the dragon, the divine shield, words, everything's coming out right now, and just a whole lot of murder. Somehow Zul'jin not getting picked off by the EDC or via combo. The core looking low to this dragon. GG called out already. Game number 1 over to Bronze 6. And a 5v2 push there at the end, a nice 3-0 pickup. But kill count really tight for a good portion of that game. Here are the talents. Goose, what's happening, my man? As always, when Nuclear Goose shows up, go give him a follow. Really cool dude. He and I served together. Well, we didn't serve. We were in training together in the Navy. Spent about 2 years in training together. And just an overall good dude. Play some chill games. Fall Guys, Monster Hunter, some other stupid crap, but overall an entertaining dude. So give him a follow, but come back, stay here, hang out with me. Level 20 talents got picked up for Bronze 6. I'm still surprised that Zul'jin didn't die there. I don't know. Low kill count. Again, I like that about these higher level games, that they don't fight each other when they don't have to. I don't know. I think it's nice. They're like, let's get value, let's not die for it. So that is game number 1. And the puppies just do not like to be... The puppies don't like to be in the... They don't like to be in the puppy camp. I don't know. I gotta move it. Oh, of course, man. Puppies. Anybody? 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 Silly. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, no, Oh, did I knock you over? I'm sorry, baby. Yes, lay in the little tiny bed. Good girl. So, really strong game 1 to Bronze 6. Looked pretty solid there. Let's see if Team Happy Cloud can bounce back for game number 2. Going over to Towers of Doom. If anybody remembers who picked Towers of Doom, please let me know. A sec. What the heck? I wonder, did this patch screw things up? Sorry, I got a mobile issue. These should still all be maxed. Thank you, MFCEO and Brett Michaels in the house. Brett Michaels on Team Happy Cloud as well. Thanks for hanging out. Let me see what's going on with this, because I think something's broken. 1 sec. Oh no. That doesn't look right. 1. Oh no, that does look right. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, you know how like I get they'll like with Heroes of the Storm, they'll put out a patch but they'll break something completely unrelated or sometimes actually related, and that's what I thought was happening, but it fixed. It looks like it fixed. I think it fixed. So that's what I was making sure. All right, so we are going into game number 2, Towers of Doom, picked by Brands 6. Towers of Doom. I like that pick. That's an interesting pick. Okay. Belly has been summoned by the Crizzo. Somebody teach me how to do that, please. It's almost like she's my wife or something. And with that, let's go. Silly banana, do you like your little tiny bed? You like your little tiny bed? All right, the timer has been hit down. Ferret 102 on the Lucio, Danny on Joanna, Mark on Zuljin, Kira on Sylvanus, and Secret 333 on Rexar, who we all know is actually Misha. R275 Delta on the True Terror of the Skies, Death Bright something Wing. Brett Michaels on the Zool Fade, rocking that Lumberjack Uther again with the chest hair. Galaxy Quest on the Kerrigan. Look out, that's spicy. And OJ Juice. Orange Juice. What is the juice of juice? On whoever is left. Zool. Is that Zool? Hanzo. That's a Hanzo. Those are your teams. Bronze 6 versus Team Happy Cloud. And, you know, here, just watch them fight mid. Nothing's going to happen anyway, just watch them fight mid. Nope, Iron Skin condemned. Joe's going to get out. Nothing, there's a root. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's level 1. Everybody's just going to go mid and use all their mana and be like, but nobody died. So, that's how that goes. Oh, but a big poly onto the Zul'jin, and Kerrigan jumping in, not quite going to be able to get to the Zul'jin. Zul'jin looking really low. Lucio coming in for the help. And something almost happened, but guess what? Like I said, nobody died. Oh, look, Lucio got caught. Nope, no one dies. Twin Cleave, there's the push off onto the Uther. Joanna trying to get a follow, but Brightwing comes in, and guess what? Guess what? Nobody died. Nobody died. Both siege camps are up. We're gonna do nobody died ASMR soon. Like Uther and Joanna just walked at each other, stunned each other, and walked away. Oh, here comes Uther into the invade on the siege camp. Kerrigan picking up the red siege camp, and Uther, Hanzo coming in. Here comes the Kerrigan and the Brightwing. There's the poly onto the Sylvanus. This siege camp didn't go down. And a 4-man poke into the siege camp for the invade, going to stop the camp, but nobody died. Orange Juice saying, I'm out of the manas, I'm going to go back. Crizzo, thank you for the 100 biddies, my man. Danny looking a little bit low, but still alive. I don't even think Misha's died yet. Like, jeez. Has Misha died? Misha hasn't even died. So, I mean, yes, I understand. Like I talked about last game, I like these games where people don't take excessive risk and they play the map. But still, let's see some bloodshed, man. Ooh, 4-man push into the siege camp. Gonna try to finish it off and get the cap. There it goes. It does not get contested. There's the unstoppable down skin from the Joanna. Gonna come in, but Brightwing gets flanked and caught out. And Brightwing dies. First blood. Then there's the Kerrigan. Kerrigan goes down. Does the Uther get out? No! Lucio coming in clutch, but Sylvanas again picking up the kill. Zul'jin picking up the Hanzo. That is a level 5 and 6 quad kill in exchange for a siege camp. But looks like I think the Zul was able to catch this altar over here. So still getting 1 altar and losing 4. A two altar for 1 exchange. Team Happy Cloud loses 4 people in exchange for a siege camp, goes down on altars, and just over. Wow. Wow. Alright, let's see if I can click on this again. Show map scores? Oh, no. No, that's not doing anything. Sorry, I think. Oh, nobody's up there. It's okay, nobody's dying. Here comes the catch trying to get the Kerrigan and the Brightwing, but not going to happen. But Uther getting caught out. Brightwing with the phase shift onto the Uther. Going to get moved around by the blue team, but Uther just going to walk out just fine. I love this main tank Uther double healer stuff going on, but Fade needs to get on in and get some stuff done, though. Let's get some engages. Let's get some kills, man. Except when they're yours, right, Veli? You want those to just be 2-game wins. And a big catch by the Queen of Blades onto the Zul'jin. Zul'jin getting down to about 200 health, but going to walk out as well. But Lucio getting caught by the Bone Prison from the Zul. And Kerrigan coming in for the finish. Sylvanas on the backside of a bad time. Fade almost going down to the Sylvanas, but Team Communications going to pick up that Sylvanas kill. Misha goes down as well. Somebody call PETA, because that animal was tasty. Danny coming in, trying to scout, maybe going to delay the Hanzo. Yeah, going to delay the Hanzo, but here comes Brightwing in onto the Uther. Hanzo going to get this altar. No big deal, going to even up the core score. Sylvanas looking for this camp. Danny coming in with the Condemn, going to catch the Brightwing. Brightwing, not a very mobile hero right now. Able to flash, able to phase shift, and that blink heal is kind of limiting. No mount, not able to catch up to the team, generally speaking. I guess she's kind of mobile. She's got her E. You know what? I'm just wrong. I'm the caster. Lucio dies! Somebody died. Hey, guys, someone died. Someone died. Lucio. It was Lucio. Lucio died. Someone died. Lucio. Heroics are up for both teams. We get Blessed Shield, Taz, Dingo. Release the boars, wild boars, unleash the boars. I was close. Probably looking at sound barrier and I hope mind control. Into already picked up our skeletal mages, blink heal, divine shield, ultralisk, and dragon arrow. Yeah, we do get the mind control and we do get high 5 out of the Lucio. Recently buffed heroic, not as popular yet, but I think it's gonna pick up in momentum. Really good on the spot for fights. But Rexar gets ganked out of his mind over by this altar that's not up. As altars are starting to activate, and cool thing to note that, oh, hang on, NA arrow, getting picked up, and sound barrier, no, not sound barrier, there's a sound barrier, the reverse amp goes out. Big engage from, there's the Condemn, gonna catch the Ultralisk, but that's about it. And altars are up, and pressure still goes on. There's the unstoppable Zul'jin. Zul'jin not even burning test. Dingo said, I'm fine. I'm fine. Almost gets caught by the scatter arrows as well. Which we did get simple geometry and completed. Iron Skin barely keeping Joanna alive. She had like no health when she was able to pop that. But Rexar trying to pick up this altar. Danny looking a little low. Uther. Ooh, big stun. Or follow up from the stunned Lucio. Carrion coming in. Gonna try to catch that Joanna. Joanna not quite getting cut out though. Looking for a pickup on these altars. That top one still did not get captured. But if you look at this, oh nope, Zul's gonna die instead. Zul died. Someone died. Zul. It was Zul. Zul died. Died. Dead. Dead. Murder. But if you look at these altars, Rexar's channeling up there. But the looks like Uther might die here in a second. So if you look at these altars, it shows which team has which towers. It's laid out just like the map. Cool little thing. I don't know that it's super necessary because of the mini map, but whatever. I think it's neat. I learned that the other day. Thank you, Bahamut. So, so Uther finishes his quest, Wave of Light. That's the W quest. As main tank Uther. And nobody died in that entire time. Like I said, no one was gonna die. They were fighting, but no one was gonna die. Looks like both altars did go over to Bronze 6. They now have that 32 to 34 lead. I mean, 32 to 24 lead. Both siege camps picked up for both teams. Both teams pick up their siege camp. I don't know. Fade, what are you doing? That camp's not there. The camp's not there. We're gonna catch them on a rotation. But Brightwing just told everybody where you are with the peekaboo. I see you, but they see the giant flickering circle. But Misha getting caught out. Misha gonna go down. Rexar said, sacrifice. It's fine. Sacrifice to the cloud gods. But there's a big Dragon Arrow getting stopped by the unstoppable Iron Skin of Joanna. Lucio high-fiving on in. Gonna try to help Joanna get out, or get himself out for that matter. It is a good dash. And Uther's son goes off. Here's the Skeletal Mages. Zul trying to walk on in with his shield up, but it gets caught. Misha looking a little bit low, gets unstoppable by the high five. I guess that's another high five use for Lucio. That's cool. Extra utility for him, but Misha still goes down anyway. Kerrigan getting that pickup. Let's take a look at some of these. Where is it? Where's the button? Joanna gonna go down. I didn't even know that Joanna dying was programmed into her coding. But mind control out onto the Hanzo. Hanzo falls, but so does Zul'jin. Those kills on opposite sides of this altar, so really hard to show. 2 for 1 in favor of Team Happy Cloud. Looks like they're going to pick up this altar and bring the margin down to 24 to 28 in favor of Bronze 6. Boss still up. Could equalize the game so far, but I don't expect either team to want to go for it quite yet.
tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center. Use it well.
What? I mean, I knew I could do that. I've opened my tunnel as well.
The time is now, heroes. Claim the altars in my name.
Fire the towers! Destroy the Raven Lord! Show the Raven Lord the extent of my power!
Your failure will see.
I'm muted. Okay, that's cool. So Blessed Shield, Kerrigan things. I missed an Ultra Phase up top. I don't know how long I was muted. It must have been a couple of minutes. But Kerrigan just wasting that Joanna after that Iron Skin came out. Beautiful counter engage. Well done by the Kerrigan. Rex, Misha getting picked up. Was I muted when Misha got obliterated too? When Misha face checked into 5? Another Blessed Shield, it is back available. Even, I mean, Joanna's alive again. That's going to pick up the Uther kill. Galaxy Quest trying to get a lot of damage out. Get those shields, going to get some stuns and pulls and go Q crazy, but it's not enough to keep up with the delayed damage. And a big 3-man stun coming out of the Hanzo Dragon Arrow. Ooh, mind control out, doesn't quite land. And here we come into a top altar phase. Again, both teams 20 core health points.
Take the altars and put an end to the Great Keeper.
Lucio going to pick up his own altar uncontested. Going to come in. Brightwing trying to get this channel. Going to blink heal away from the Misha stun.
Blue team has destroyed.
And that bottom 4 goes down. And you can see now here on the altar, on the bottom right, it's going to show blue now instead of red. There's mind control onto the Hunter. The Divine Shield coming out just in time. I think that mind control was supposed to hit Uther to lock him down. But Misha's going to go down instead. A nice escape from the Uther Hanzo. And I forgot to watch the Lucio numbers with the CC. Again, that CC time really weird looking with Lucio. I don't think that's seconds. That can't be seconds the way it's picked up. Even with the, I wonder if it's frames. I need to ask the person that makes the overlay, because that might be frames, in which I would believe that. But the Sylvanas 7 off of a mind control. We gotta figure out how many mind controls that is. I don't know. It's weird. We'll figure it out at some point. But a nice push into this top lane from Bronze 6 for Team Happy Cloud. Gonna take this bottom tower, and that's, I think, a better exchange for Team Happy Cloud, because that'll help them get their own back a little bit quicker, and gives them a little bit more map control. But Broad 6 still going ham on this tower, not giving up at all.
Has destroyed a fort. Once more, the altars rise from the depths.
Kerrigan working on her own tower. Guess it's a keep now with the spinnies. Almost has it down. Causing some miss XP. Both teams gonna hit 20 about the same time. Bronze 6 going to get it first. Core health 17 to 16. And altars exchanged. Each team having 3, going to fight over this, or rather towers exchange. Each team has 3 towers. This altar going to be fought over, it looks like, fairly well. Lead going to be in the hands of whoever gets the ultra, but Kerrigan jumping in. There is a Dragon Arrow on to the Misha. Kerrigan going into her Chrysalis, gonna get healed up nicely. Joanna, Iron Skin after the stun, gonna walk away with the help of the Lucio. Coming back in, there's a jump in the AoE Divine Shield coming out of the Uther, and that team protect going to be enough to take out Misha and Joanna. What a way to turn a fight. Let's look at these level 20s. Yeah, Radiating Faith, Amani Resilience, so improving heroics, Mixing Fire, still improving heroics. All 5 of Bronze 6 picking up the improvement on their heroic, Dark Lady's Call, and Kill Command. How long does that slow for? It's a 5-second slow, Jesus. Looks like we see Size. Oh, that's a good heal block from the Zool. Brightwing picking up Invisible Friends. Divine Bulwark of Light. Thanks, honey. What is it? Huh? Hang on, I can't hear you. Bulwark of Light gonna be big. We saw it just turn that fight. Psionic Shift out of the Kerrigan. I would have liked to see Tarasque. I don't know how to pronounce the improvement to Ultralisk. And we do get play of the game from the Hanzo. While they're working on this siege here, let me talk about Tarasque here. So this map all about the push, owning these towers, and you get that initial stun out of the Ultralisk. That's cool, but that Ultralisk doesn't die to the key, or the egg does not die to the keeps alone. So you could just send the Ultralisk off to another lane and have it just push, and put pressure on a lane that you need to get that tower down while you fight with your team. And go for ultras, go for pressure otherwise, and it has to be addressed by a hero, otherwise it just continually pushes. And I think that's really strong on something like Towers of Doom. But I'm in gold, almost back in silver, so who knows? Look at Vela getting on a different Twitch account. What's happening? I mean, sorry, not Vela. So here is the engage onto the Kerrigan. Kerrigan going to drop into the Chrysalis, going to pop out with the Divine Shield. Divine Shield being used a little early. I think it was not required, but there's the Dragon Strike onto a bunch of unstoppable targets. Really good timing with the high five from the Lucio. There is the Taz Dingo going to heal up with that Amani Resilience. And Uther and Kerrigan gonna go down. Misha going to fall as well, but not as big of a toll. Here comes the phase shift onto the Hanzo, and then the blink heals going Invisible Friends helping out. Zul'jin's going to fall in exchange. Is that what this is? Is iced coffee with booze? And shit on top of the lid? Yeah, but why would you bring me an iced coffee? Is it because the because I never finished the coffee in the pot, so it's cold now. Oh, all right. Excuse me, I was doing errands with you. Zool goes down right here. Right here, we found it. We found it in time. Dead Zool, disappearing. Siege camp getting picked up. Ultra still, core score still really close. 13 to 12 now. 13 to 8. Opportunity is here for a big comeback, though, from Team Happy Cloud. This is still anybody's game. It's called Towers of Comebacks for a reason. The play of the game coming in from the Hanzo. Engage onto his own keep. Almost takes out the Lucio. Sylvanas going to work, though, with that keep being disabled. Did you put DiSerono in that? And unstoppable out. There's the mind control onto the Uther. They're gonna fall. Lucio coming in, mixing fire onto the Galaxy Quest, but Invisible Friend is going to keep Kerrigan running away. And the hatchet from the Rexar follows the leaping Hanzo over the fountain. And Hanzo goes down. So 2 for nothing in favor of Bronze 6 on that exchange. But here comes Galaxy Quest getting slowed by the reverse amp from the Lucio. But the high five onto the Zul'jin, going to get some healing and unstoppables. This mid fort gonna fall thanks to the Sylvanas. Black arrows, mind control out on Dark Lady's call to the Zul. He's not going to be able to see for a little bit. Here comes the Brightwing for the rescue, and Lucio having to back off. So still 2 for nothing. A lot of buttons pressed, but nobody died. Nobody died. Again, big fight. Nobody died. And this top altar is going to go over. That is a 6 cap for Bronze 6. And getting down to this objective, this should be the game. They're going to go for the boss instead. They don't think this bot fort can get capped in time to stop 4 missiles, and they might be right. This boss going to bring in 4. The altar does go, or the tower does go over though. So 13-2. Lucio trying to stop this cap, working to his movement advantages. Gonna be able to put some harass on the Brightwing. Here comes Bronze 6 down. No, they're gonna let it go. This altar over to Brightwing. Now going to be 11-2. They don't want to pick it up with only 1 tower, but they've got to stop Bronze 6 from getting it and winning the game. They're the stun, the mind control onto the Uther. Play of the game comes through, doesn't get the stun, but here comes the Hanzo trying to turn this fight. But Uther already down. This is going to be hard for Team Happy Cloud. Here is the Sylvanas at half health. Kerrigan goes down. There goes the Brightwing. Zul'jin, Hanzo trying to get away, but the skeletal mages might. No, they won't be enough. There's the mind control again onto the Zul. Zul gonna go down 80-something health on the Hanzo. Sylvanas getting a little hungry for the Hanzo. Goes into the dead zone. Not able to follow it up, though. It goes down, and that's going to be the game. No, it's not. No, that middle fort got taken. And Zul didn't quite realize it, I guess. As because I thought that was gonna be it too. Yeah, and Zul saying I thought it was a 6 cap. Somehow that middle fort got picked up.
The altars are rising, heroes. Do get ready.
And those sappers make it over just before the arrow can nail Zul'jin in the head. Game number 2 over to Bronze 6. That is going to be the sweep for Bronze 6. Are there any Bronze 6ers in the chat? Let's take a look at these talents. Take a look at these talents. Yeah, if there's a Bronze 6 in the chat, be happy to do a quick interview. If not, no worries. Ooh, damage really good overall. I think that scatter arrows did some work along with the piercing arrow. Lots of value there. Zul'jin just being protected though, able to go to town. 69 stacks on U1 axe. Nice. Here, let me send that to Weenus real quick before I forget. Oh, Danny. Oh, is MFCEO Danny? Play by play, gotta execute. Execution, gotta execute. Give 100%. Yeah. Here's a look at all of those talents. If Danny's in the chat, let me give him a call on the Discord. Let's see. Yeah, just waiting on. Let me get confirmation. Cool. Hey, man.
What's up, Taco?
Hey, good set. Nice little domination there. When did y'all play this game?
We played it last Thursday on the 8th of April.
Nice. So both matches today from Thursday. Game number 1 on the Dragonshire. Had some interesting exchanges from what I remember. And some opportunities where there were some trades versus shrines. Overall, take me through that first game.
Yeah, first game was pretty comfortably set for us. Just getting macro, controlling the map as best we could, looking for picks. Yeah, it was a strong game for us.
Yeah, it looked like I believe y'all got 3 dragons in a row, maybe 4.
I think it was 3, and that was the third one finished the game.
Yeah, I mean it came out really strong. Even though that first dragon at 2 minutes, it's a really quick dragon, and you don't get much out of it.
Yeah, we run a 1-1-3 on that map, or on this game we ran a 1-1-3 with Sylvanas mid lane to help support the Rexar top lane. So we had a little bit more zone control because I believe they had, I think they had Leoric top, and so he had easier times double soaking versus our Rexar. So the 1-1-3 was able to help us get that early cap mid on Dragon.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well. I thought they might have a little bit of better control. Y'all had the Rexar on Dragonshire though, right?
No, they banned the Rexar.
They banned the Rexar.
I forgot who we had. No, we had. Did we have Leoric? We had Leoric.
Leoric, right. Okay, yeah, that's right. He kept getting scared of the ETC. I remember.
Yeah.
They had
well,
the
ETC top lane. Right.
Yeah, I liked the ETC top lane. I wasn't a big fan of the build, but overall, there were some times where I thought they were going to have some really good, advantageous fights, and y'all were able to come through for it. It looked really strong. I don't think y'all lost a fort. Maybe y'all lost 1 fort. But overall,
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it looked like a really strong fight, or a really strong game. This game number 2 on Towers of Doom, interesting draft for it. I'm interested in the thought process with the draft.
Game 2 is a little more hectic. They had all 5 characters could hit the stun button at least once, with Benediction on Uther at 16 could hit it twice. So we had to kind of play around their multiple stuns. We got lucky by getting Lucio to give someone unvulnerable for 1 second, so a free Hero's Medallion. But game 2 was a little more hectic than game 1 in terms of control. But they had there was a couple times where you just couldn't control your player. They would just layer on stun after stun after stun, and it would delete anyone that got caught in that mess.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Misha's really good for that control. Lucio keeping people. Oh no! Why can't? Oh no! Hang on, they can't hear you. Oh, okay, no, you're quiet. Sorry, I saw my audio output at 0, and I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. That's the TikTok song. Alright, let me get sound from you real quick, Danny.
Sound from Danny.
There you go. I think that's much better looking at the bars. So, yes. So, again, Rexar is very oppressive, and then Lucio able to keep your team doing anything that you want. And I like the Sylvanas lockdown with mind control. I really like this mind control pick. I think Wailing Arrow is overrated. It's not a bad talent, but I guess mind control is underrated technically. But I think it's very good pick value and a really short cooldown at 20. This game was back and forth. So you like the draft for how it mingles with the Rexar and the Lucio and kind of let Zul'jin do whatever. But how did you feel about the way y'all played it? Because it got a little hairy in there for a little bit.
Yeah, the Zul top lane mitigated a ton of damage. I think he took the skill where we were doing, I think, 75% less damage when his blades came out. But yeah, I mean, it was a very good draft from Team Happy Cloud versus our draft. I think we could have gone the arrow from Sylvanas, which may have made things a little bit easier versus the fun mind control. and maybe the Zul'jin wasn't the pick, but we got lucky with getting that last team fight in our favor. But
Yeah, some of those
THC had a
fights.
really strong draft with just layering stuns on our team.
Yeah, some of those fights were really back and forth, and there were times where things were happening in your back line, things were happening in their back line, and so the trades were overall decent, but obviously, as we see from this results screen, you edged out.
Yeah, we edged out.
And I thought that was a 6 cap too there at the end, as noted in the replay. But apparently, mid took itself back. Was there any point in this game that y'all were actually worried about the outcome, especially by the time I think they had a 5 cap, or not a 5 cap? I think
I don't think we had time to worry about the outcome mid game because it was pretty much ongoing fights and just trying to get macro and catch waves and all that stuff. But no, it was a tight fight. Game 2. Team Happy Cloud is a really strong team. Even though it was a 2-0, it could easily have gone in the other direction.
Yeah, I mean they played well for sure. It was it was hard fought from both sides. I really liked a lot of what we saw out of them. I liked the Kerrigan engages, especially with the Uther help and maybe some Zul roots. I thought it had a lot of really strong potential. I don't know that they had as much beef as they wanted, even though Uther Zul's pretty beefy, especially with that armor from the Uther. They might have been a little bit too squished to do what they were trying to do.
Yeah, looking at it in hindsight right now, I should have drafted Garage versus Johanna so that if the Uther were to step up, I could just toss them back. But it's neither here nor there. I think that's the way to counter a Uther tank combo because the Uthers need to step up. So, but yeah, they had a good draft, and I think Galaxy Quest, Fade, Delta, Brett Michaels, WWE Superstar, and the Juice are a strong team. I think they're a core 5 that have played for a long time.
Yeah, I mean they definitely look good. They look polished. I mean they're a Nexus division for a reason, right? Nothing about what they did looked bad. It looked like a good set from both teams, and sometimes two teams that are well matched. It just the coin flips heads every time, right? For a
Yes,
streak, and so. And that's not to discredit what you guys did either. I mean, it was a tight game, and you guys, I think, mechanically just came out on top, and that's reflected here. That's reflected in the reporting. So, looking at these two, and you've had a chance to watch a replay now. Who do you think the MVP for the team is?
Game 2 is probably going to be Kira for just landing those mind controls to really help us set up a lot of the kills and just harass the team. I think he did a good job on Sylvanas. But no, it was I think Kira kind of when I reported the match, I believe I put him down as MVP.
Oh, there you go. All right, was there anything else out of that match that you thought was that you wanted to point out, and then your shoutouts?
Yeah. I mean, just thinking about it, I should have gone Garage. Maybe the way to counter double tank Uther tank is just pick Garage.
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be pretty good. They don't have a whole lot in the way of escapes. They have a lot of rescue, but not a lot of escape.
I bet if I were to throw the Uther and then just focus their back line and let my team focus on TC and Uther to death, that would be the way to do it. Maybe I'm giving away too much.
Takes notes.
Yeah.
All right, and your shoutouts.
To the Bronze Six family, Mark Ferret, Secret 333.
Is that
Kira.
Mark Zombie?
No,
Okay.
different Mark.
Okay.
Our other team members hit the J, CRT, and our coach Paradox for helping us get ready for these fights.
I like not Paradox. Good dude. Good content.
Yep.
He hasn't blocked me on Discord yet, so that's cool.
Give him some time to block you a little bit later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And all right, cool. So good set. When's your next match?
Our next match is Thursday. It's our last match against Phoenix Rising Zircon.
Zircon. Let me pull up one other thing real quick. Make sure I have my stuff right. That is Div A. Y'all are not Div A. Y'all are Nexus. You are second in the standings by actually kind of a close margin. Are y'all an 8-team playoff?
Yeah, we're an 8. So I think if we can 2-0 this, we have a chance to win our division. Assuming, it kind of depends what happens on Tuesday between Vendetta and the Bread team and what we can do against Zircon. So it's going to be, it's a very tight division.
Yeah, because everybody only has one match left. If Vendetta takes a game off of Bread, who won between you and Bread?
Bread beat us.
Bread beat you, and they do have more games won. So
we gotta 2-0 versus
you've got a 2-0 and they have to lose.
Yeah.
For y'all to take the division. With everybody only one match left, the worst you can finish looks like 5th. So
yeah, it's a very. I mean, I made the comment to somebody before. This division, everyone's equally weighted. There's no like one team running away from it. So
yeah,
there's no. I don't think it matters what seed you get, because I'm not sure if I'm the first seed, I want the ace seed, and if I'm the second seed, I want the It's
right.
Everyone is very, very good.
Yeah, I'm not exactly happy about my playoff bracket either. For a while, it's like, yeah, I want 2, 3, 5, or I want 2, 3, 6, or 7. I'm like looking at who 1, 2, and 3 are. It's like, well, shit.
Yeah.
So, overall, good set. And so you have Zircon left. Is there anybody coming up into these playoffs that you are excited for a rematch against? Whether it's Vengeance, whether they're fun to play against.
We want to rematch the Bread team.
I take it there was because they beat
you,
right?
They beat us.
Is that the only team that's beaten you?
No, but we got steamrolled the first game because we went a new comp, and we just need a little bit of retaliation. But no, we're looking forward to playing Bread team. They're a good group of guys, but we're looking forward to playing Bread again if we can.
All right, fantastic. And got your shout outs. Were you done with the shout outs? Sorry, I kind of interrupted you in there.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, cool, man. Well, Danny, thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching the replay. Thanks for coming in for an interview. I like to catch them if I can, so I appreciate you there. And hope to see you soon. Have you been casting anymore?
Yeah, I've gotten about a few more games under my belt.
Good.
And, yeah, it's been fun.
Good. Glad to see it. Oh, let me adjust the score. Make sure y'all are marked as the winners because, yeah. All right, man. So have a good, I guess we're into the evening now. Have a good evening.
Hey,
and
awesome. You too, Taco.
Yeah, I'll catch you later.
Thanks. Good night.
Night. All right. Let's go back to this. Sylvanas being cute over there. Oh, no. Did I say your name? Did I say your name? Yeah, I know. I gotta... Oh, the puppy's by my feet, too, and I moved the chair, so I'm in trouble. Alright, so that was the 2 matches that I'm gonna do tonight. Let me put up a poll real quick, because we'll play another game. I'm gonna run outros while... Oh, hang on. So, I'm Taco, twitch.tv/LTaquito. You can find me at Region Hots for Region stuff. That's the Region org Twitter for my team's stuff and for casting. Also at the Lil Taco at THELILTACO on Twitter for my casting, my streaming, my matches. That got moved, so I gotta move that real quick. So yeah, that's how you find me. And if you're looking for I think that's about it. Hit the follow if you like to see some more. So I'm gonna play a video game for a little bit. If you want to see, let me put up a poll. I'm gonna run an outro while I set up the poll, so I have a marker for where to highlight or where to end the highlight, and then I'm gonna restart the stream on a different scene after we figure out what game we're gonna play. So I'll be right back.
Gotsky looking for that damage, finds him on the Diablo. Diablo forced it back out as their health drops low. The Immortal now is at 25%.
Back down Yo on the Greymane, gonna be the first to fall. But is
TC. No, that's Malfail up there. A triple.
The ley line used in the back, catching 3 people on top of that, followed up by the APOC and the lurking on, catching 2, but this time on is going to be the first one.
Wow, did you see that mosh pit? 4-man mosh pit while on a conveyor belt. That was like a regular sushi.
There's the lead. Catches him in the mud pit. Time trap does pop. Mosh pit goes out. Fubu's still in trouble. Pops the stay a while